After another exciting iteration of the draft, it is time to close things out with an element that can change the face of a roster in an instant. This is the Supplemental Draft. The first round would be a tough one to swallow for Monday Night Raw. While they may have gained Nia Jax from SmackDown Live, things didn't look too good on the flip side of things, as to SmackDown Live they lost former World Tag Team Champions American Alpha and former United States Champion HIROOKI GOTO to ECW. After this, interestingly enough, ECW decided to pull out of the draft, believing the roster to be healthy and sizable enough for its future, giving its third round pick to SmackDown Live. How would that fit? Find out later. Although ECW had pulled out of the draft, that didn't mean that their superstars were ineligible for being selected, as it ended up being the case, with Andrade Cien Almas making the move from ECW to Raw, El Idolo, with a bright future on Monday nights awaiting him. Meanwhile, SmackDown Live gained in a huge woman in Asuka, the Empress, the former Raw Women's Champion, leaving Monday nights and heading to SmackDown Live. Another former champion gone on Monday Night Raw, another huge pick for SmackDown. The last round was nothing but chaos. Monday Night Raw gaining the Young Bucks from SmackDown Live in what was a huge pick for their tag team division, but for SmackDown Live, they were about to hit the mother load of this whole draft. First, claiming the 5-time world champion CM Punk back from Monday night, CM Punk moving to SmackDown Live again, where all of his success in the universe has come. A huge move, but not the biggest. From ECW's pick, they struck gold. They struck the villain. Marty Scurll, now a member of SmackDown Live. You would be hard-pressed to say that SmackDown didn't win the Supplemental Draft. And with those two huge picks to close things out, SmackDown suddenly put themselves right back in the talk as one of the best brands in this universe. While the drafting was done for the main rosters, it was time for NXT to claim some new faces. Monday Night Raw gave a strong gesture to NXT, giving it two very talented members, first in KASSIUS, next in AJ Lee. Monday Night Raw knew they were about to gain big from the NXT call-ups, but they decided to return the favor. SmackDown Live would do the same, giving NXT the Usos, a great team that has struggled to find its footing so far in this universe. However, NXT is the place where stars can be made. ECW, more of the same. First, a safe and solid piece in TJP, a guy who could definitely use NXT to gain an advantage, and a draft pick, sending The Miz down to NXT, with the general manager believing that there is no place on ECW for The Miz, believing that he is not his kind of star for the future. NXT had gained big, but they were about to lose out. The Supplemental Draft was done. The trading was done. The NXT call-ups were done. Another chaotic iteration of the draft was in the books. Now, we look to next week. Who else went to other brands? Who is coming from NXT? We'll all be finding out very soon.